Hey kindergarten, we are going to be talking about subtraction. Last couple of weeks we've been talking about addition, and subtraction is the exact opposite. Instead of adding more to numbers and making a bigger number, we're going to start with a bigger number and have there be less at the end. So we're going to take this picture that we see here with the two children playing. We also see that the little girl is walking away. So what does this mean and what does this look like in a subtraction sentence? Whenever we talk about subtraction, we always start with how many were there in the beginning at the start. So we know that there were two children playing at that table. We can tell because the chair is out and the little girl's walking away, but there are two to start. So we're going to go ahead and trace the two here in our number sentence, because there were two kids playing. But we did say that that little girl looks like she's getting up to walk away. Maybe she's getting a drink of water. So she is leaving. Okay, so we're going to take her away from the table. Whenever we take things away, we use the minus sign. The minus sign is just a line across. So we started with two kids and we took away one. Just one child walked away. So now, how many children are left? We can see clearly that at that table, there is only one more child sitting. So 2 minus 1 equals 1. We can see because he's right there. Okay, there's one left. So we started with 2, we took away 1, and now there is 1. We're going to take a look at a new picture. Now, if we take a look at this picture, it's a different set of kids. And remember that when we do subtraction, we always think about what are we starting with or how many are we starting with. And I can see in this picture that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 children. So we're starting with 4 in our subtraction sentence. That's the bigger number. So we can tell a story about this. There were 4 children playing, but 2 children had to leave. So we know that we're taking away from that group of 4. How many did we take away? Well, I can see that we took away 1, 2. There they go. So we took away, remember another way to say take away is minus 2. Those 2 children are leaving. Now we want to find out how many are left. Well, we can see in this area that there are 2 children left. So 4 minus 2 equals 2. And we're going to do one more example of telling a story. I'm going to bring in another picture so you can see. And here's another picture. So we're looking at the cats up on top. And we can see from the picture that we're starting out with 4 cats. Remember, subtraction sentences always start with the bigger number. So 4 cats to start. First there were 4. I'm going to trace that. And then we took away how many cats? How many cats did we take away? Well, we can see that there's a little guy walking away. See that guy right there? We're just going to X him out. He's gone. So 4 minus 1 equals, well, how many are left? That's what we want to know. How many are left? I can see that still sitting there are 3 cats. So we started with 4 cats, we took away 1, and now there are, let's count those guys so we can see how many there are exactly. There are 1, 2, 3. 4 minus 1 equals 3. Great. Now at the bottom, we're going to think a little deeper. Now we have to think about the drawings. So we're going to draw a picture to show a subtraction problem in a story, okay? So I know that at T.L. Wagner there are 4 teachers, right? There are 4 teachers in kindergarten. There is Mrs. Firo, Mrs. Salgado, Mrs. Davila, and Miss Silva. Okay, so we're starting with 4 teachers. So we're going to go ahead into our subtraction sentence and trace the 4 because that's how many we're starting with. And I'm going to say that 3 of those kindergarten teachers went out to lunch. Yep, they got in their car and they drove away all together to go pick up some lunch. So these 3 are leaving, okay? We're taking away 3. Remember, another way to say take away is minus, and that's what this symbol is here, minus. So we started with 4 kindergarten teachers. 3 of them went to lunch and left, so minus 3 equals, well, how many kindergarten teachers are there still at T.L. Wagner? There is 1 kindergarten teacher left, and we can see that right here. 1 is left. So 4 minus 3 equals 1. Drawing pictures is a great strategy to use when you're getting used to doing subtraction, when you're starting to do it. Then, as you get better, we're going to see that our subtraction is linked up with our addition in a really cool way. For now, we're going to be using pictures to show us how to subtract. So this is just an idea of how we're going to be doing our assignments this week, okay? I hope you had a great time listening to subtraction problems.